Well, good morning. This is September 2nd. This video, I guess I have two hopes for it. One is to share what I have for a track plan for Jamesburg, primarily with at least two of my subscribers are part of the ops team from our Lake Shores division of NMRA, so hopefully I'll get feedback from them. Nice to get feedback from anybody else who's got some ideas as well. And secondly, show how I go about developing my track plans. I don't use paper. I think I mentioned that in one of my other videos. I prefer to lay track out and I can see what I've actually got for space and so forth. So in doing that, one of the things I do is I pick an industry that I think I want to have. I get the dimensions and then I cut a footprint. This is out of cardboard. That's the space needed for it. And then I can see where it's going to fit. In this case, do I have room for a tractor trailer out front here to back up to doors? But my track plan for Jamesburg right now is that the incoming train will come here. We'll head down across. I'm thinking about putting a little river across here. I've got these bridges. I kind of like to use them. But then the locomotive will bring the train down and drop it on one of these two tracks. Can do a runaround and come back. And then either start placing those cars if it needs to work from this end, or if there is an outbound train waiting to go, it can come around all the way back over to here and back up and connect to it and take it back over to Samanthaville to head back to Highland Yard and the rest of the world. So I have sidings down through here, and as an example, here's another industry that I have sitting here that would fit in that area. And I've already this morning, I've rearranged this, I think, at least 3 times. And I don't particularly like something I have here. I really think I want to put some kind of refinery situation, a refinery complex here with multiple spurs. Right now I just have 2 real industries here, if you will. And this one back here, I'm going to move because it's the plastic pellets transfer station from Walthers. And I think if I come up and place it here, and I may change, so right now I'm looking at it and thinking, well, in the diagram, the track is on the back side of it. Gee, what have I got to do? Oh, all I got to do, pick the track up, and put it on the back side. And I just will change this siding. So, all right, there's an adjustment. So I tend to sit on that chair after I've done something like this, and I just sit there quietly, no distractions, no music, no whatevers, and I can look at this, and then I may, just like I did earlier this morning, say, nope, that's not, I don't think that's the best. I think next option would be better. So right now I like that. I've got it coming off from this siding. It is a long siding to get back down to this industry. So we'll see if I stay with that or not. But anyway, that's what I'm working on. So again, any feedback would be appreciated in the comments. One other thing I'll show, I don't know if I've shown this before. Here's a piece of 1-inch rigid insulation, as you know, one of my favorite materials. And again, with my bandsaw, I've got a nice big, I forgot what it was, $900 or $1,300 bandsaw. I haven't used it nearly as much for wood as I have for my rigid insulation, but I peel off about a 1/4-inch face of it. I did some cutouts, glued the face back on, and unfortunately it had to go on this side. But anyway, it's all going to get painted gray, so it'll be like a concrete retaining wall. And I got that idea from somebody's. I think Ed had pointed out this guy's layout. And in looking at other things on it, I realized, hey, he's got a long elevated wall here with a retaining wall. So we'll see how far down here I feel like going with it. May go all the way to the end. Or I may just decide to have that kind of open down there. It's a little higher. This is my elevation rise that goes over to Highland. So, all right, well, let's leave it at this for now. Again, I hope your plan A goes well. I'm up to plan G, I think, already for today, but that's okay. Anyway, good luck with yours. Oh, and one more thing. Showed you this temporary building, just a placeholder until I come up with maybe a real kit. Maybe not, we'll see. But when I set my tractor trailer there for where I intended to put the doors, just a little bit close to the drop off. Well, again, because this is just a scratch build out of rigid foam, I think what I can do, and again, I'll sit on maybe this stool and think about it. But I could take an inch or however much I want out of this extension of the building, move this wall back a bit, and then I would have room for the tractor trailers to sit out here and not be as close to the edge. So that'll be part of my plan M down the road. So, all right. Okay, one more item. See, this is the way I am, a bit ADD, I think. I might as well show you this. I had to come up an inch from here because I left, let's see if I can see it here, I left the particle board underneath this foam, so this level is an inch higher than the rest of my stuff. So once I get across the bridge, I then had to cut into the foam for the line and back, and then the one that's in the middle to get up to this level. And I want roadbed under this because this is quote-unquote main line coming into Jamesburg. And so I've cut my my own roadbed out of rigid insulation with my bandsaw. I cut in on both edges so that I could curve it. So I've got it curved around there. I've glued it with Elmer's glue, actually 50-50 Elmer's glue and water. So now I can look at this for a while. It'll come apart and I just add water and I can loosen it up and change it, but I'm thinking this is a main line and I'm pretty sure this is where it's going to go. Another thing that I do, I do have one here. I've mentioned these before. I've got these Walther's little black nails, and when I get track ready, again, whether you're going to see this or not, there is a hole right there, and I can put a nail in that with my foam insulation here. That goes in very easy. I pin it in a number of places so that I can curve this and have it stay where I want it. Some of these flex tracks want to go back to straight like Atlas, which I like. So I can just very easily pin it. If I don't like it, pull the nails out. They come out very easy with my fingers. Rearrange it, stick it back in again, and there's no real damage to the foam. So I like that. I pre-painted my roadbed, these two pieces, but these I haven't yet. So I'm probably going to take and put some plaster over this to fill in those kerf marks. I'll take the track up, of course, and then I will paint that so it's a dark color when I put ballast on. Any places that are iffy at least will look dark and fill in. So wanted to add that to this video. Okay, now I'm done.